Hey everybody, Dr. Gaines from the school here to talk a little bit about what return to school might look like. So going back to late April, we've had a team of teachers and counselors and principals and other administrators working on what return to school could look like. And so we've put together kind of a continuum of possibilities based on what conditions will look like as we get closer to the start of school. What we're trying to do though with this continuum of possibilities is really create options from which our families can choose and choose a pathway that's right for them. So at its heart, our plan breaks into either having school on campus or being part of Melville at home. On campus, you might think, well, that's just regular old school, right? Man, we wish it'd be regular old school, but we know we've got to deal with social distancing and those kinds of things. So really what we're looking at then for on campus is kind of a continuum again from if we've got low community spread, we can be 5 days a week in-person schooling, looking much like normal. Some slight adjustments, but as close to as normal as we might be able to do. Certainly some things will be limited. Moving over a little bit in terms of this continuum of community spread, maybe we have to start with a staggered approach or a blended approach, right? So in this model, what would happen is 50% of the kids would be present and the other 50% would be at home. And so it'd kind of be a blend between on-campus school and what's happening at home. So that's a possibility. And if we have high community spread, then we'd be looking at how we connect with folks in their homes. Not like what we did in the spring. That was kind of emergency remote learning. We've been working on a much more robust plan if we needed to go down that road. So this will mean a more robust program and that we would be connecting with students on a defined schedule and students would be assessed in the same way as if they were at in-person school or on-campus school. And Melville at home, think of it like its own little school, its own little program. So if you enroll in Melville at home, you're kind of in a separate school, if you will. Melville at home is this virtual semester-long commitment that we would ask with the schedule. Now, going back a few weeks, Dr. Smith had a series of meetings at elementary, middle school, and high school to kind of explain it a little bit. You can find even more information about that now on our website, or you can be sure to call one of our buildings, talk to a principal, talk to a counselor in a couple of weeks, and they can kind of help you with that. But we also are affording the opportunity to enroll in Melville at home right now. It's not a solid commitment, it's just you're interested in it, you want to learn a little bit more, but it's going to help us plan because we kind of need to know what our numbers might look like for Melville at home so we can do some staffing adjustments there. That's kind of the plan in a nutshell, is to provide options for our families. Overall then, what we're looking at is this on-campus program that could be 5 days a week. It could be a staggered schedule with 50%, and if we have to close, we've got a more robust program ready to go. Or families can choose Melville at home, which would be a semester-long commitment for virtual learning. Now, as we look over the next couple of weeks before school starts, we're about a month out, we're going to continue to update you about every 7 to 10 days on what things are looking like as we get closer to the actual start of the school year. And we're also going to be asking some thoughts on some staggered schedule options. So we don't know what things are going to look like in the next 30 days, because if you go back 30 days, we wouldn't have thought things would look like they are today. So there's still a lot of unknowns moving forward, but we do have these options that we're ready to go with come the start of school. So thank you for taking the time to watch. Please take a look at our website. We've got some more detailed information on our website, and our principals are going to be hosting meetings with parents. I would encourage you to attend and get involved with one of those. Thanks for watching.